Let's talk about time management. I'm sure some of you might have seen videos like why I wake up at 5 a.m. and my productive day in the life videos. I highly respect their insane work ethics and they're really inspiring, but for most of us out there, it's just really difficult to apply these advice into our lives because, let's be honest, they're really difficult, and for me, because I'm lazy. However, since online classes began, I did slowly find a way to better manage my schedule and get things sorted ahead of time. Because my first semester of online classes basically looked something like this. Not the best, I'll be honest, don't be like me. The first thing that I want to talk about is having a clean and flexible schedule. It's good to have a big picture of what you need to do for the week. I keep an Excel document that I update every Saturday to give me a general overview of what needs to be done during the week, like classes and tutorials I have for that week, and list down the due dates for assignments and tests. It allows me to plan ahead of time and prioritize what needs to be done. Let's say I have an essay due Thursday and a midterm on Friday that week. Knowing that information, I can plan ahead on which task I should focus on for each day. Like Monday and Wednesday would be for the essay and Tuesday and Thursday would be for revising. It allows me to split up my work throughout the week, which brings me on to the next point, which is breaking down your work into smaller chunks. Like most of us college students, I used to push off my work and try to finish it a day before the deadline. Usually it ends up as pulling an all-nighter and ending up with an at best mediocre grade. So to prevent that moving forwards, I would break up my work into much more manageable chunks throughout the week. Say I have a 1,000-word essay due on Thursday, I would break it down into writing it for 4 days with a goal of each day writing around 250 words. Instead of thinking I have to write 1,000 words in one go, I only need to write 250 words a day, which sounds much easier. And when you think about it, if most of us can churn out an assignment in one night, how hard is it to work on just a little bit a day? You'll feel a lot less stressed and you'll have time to revise your work before you hand it in. Once you remove all the distractions, sit down and start working for 5 to 10 minutes and you'll slowly get yourself into the flow state and have your work done in no time. Which brings me on to the next point, which is getting rid of distractions. Because of the social media world we live in today, we are constantly surrounded by this infinity pool of content that defaults us to endless distractions. We've all been there, idle scrolling for hours and hours on end. To get rid of distractions, I put my phone away to somewhere hard to reach, turn on airplane mode, open all the tabs I need, maybe some lo-fi music on loop, and just start work. I only go on Instagram as my main social media platform. I know it has this inbuilt function where you can check how much time you spent on the app for the last 7 days, and you should probably have a look as well. And I didn't realize that I was spending close to 2 hours per day on Instagram before. Think about how much more time I would have had if I spent less time just mindlessly scrolling. I set myself a reminder within the app, and when it reached that amount of time, it would notify me to get off Instagram and get my ass back to work. It's been working pretty nicely for me as I've been able to keep the usage below an hour a day, and I still decrease that amount by 5 minutes per week until I reach around 45 minutes a day. And finally, do not overestimate how hard it takes to accomplish a task. Focus on what matters every day. Just 2 or 3 items that you need to finish is more than enough for most of the time. Don't overthink, just start working on it. Most of the time, the hardest part isn't actually the work itself, but getting started to work. If you feel like slacking, give yourself a visual reminder. For me, I like to write down on a piece of sticky note and I stick it onto somewhere visible so I can see it, and gives myself a visual reminder to what task I need to focus on and finish before I move on to another one. Also, I think it's important to reward yourself every now and then. For me, I still go on Instagram, I still watch videos on YouTube, and I play video games every now and then when I finish work. I'm never an advocate of complete productivity with no forms of entertainment whatsoever, because for me, that would literally be impossible. But I do think moderation and self-discipline is needed, which is something that I'm still trying to improve on. Hope you guys found this video helpful. Feel free to share with me how you guys manage your time down in the comment section down below. or just ask me anything. It's been fun making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it just as much as I enjoyed making this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more contents like this. It means a lot to me. That's it for this video. Hopefully, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.